Have you ever made a commitment, only to find that as circumstances changed, sticking to that commitment no longer felt like the best option? Perhaps you promised a reward for completing a task, but once the task was done, the incentive to follow through diminished. This common human experience has a profound parallel in the world of economic policy. Yes, time inconsistency is indeed deeply and directly linked to the fundamental debate between policy rules and discretion. At its heart, the problem of time inconsistency arises when a policymaker's optimal plan for the future, formulated today, is no longer optimal when that future arrives. This creates a powerful incentive to deviate from the original plan, which can have significant consequences for policy credibility and effectiveness. The core mechanism behind this link is that discretion, or the freedom to make policy choices on a case-by-case basis, inherently opens the door to time-inconsistent behavior. Imagine a central bank that announces a strict anti-inflation policy. Once businesses and individuals believe this promise and adjust their expectations and wage demands accordingly, the central bank might then face a temptation to inflate slightly more than announced. This unexpected inflation could temporarily boost output and employment, as per a short-run Phillips curve effect. However, if the public anticipates this temptation, they will no longer believe the central bank's initial promise, making the anti-inflation policy ineffective from the start. This is what economists refer to as a commitment problem. Understanding how this dynamic plays out is crucial for designing effective policy. Policymakers must recognize that their actions are not taken in isolation but influence public expectations and future behavior. For instance, in monetary policy, independent central banks are often given a clear mandate to control inflation and protected from political pressures that might tempt them to pursue short-run output gains through unexpected inflation. This institutional design effectively binds the central bank to a rule, enhancing its credibility. Similarly, governments might adopt fiscal rules, such as balanced budget amendments, to prevent future temptations to overspend during economic booms. The concept of time inconsistency was famously formalized by economists Finn Kydland and Edward Prescott, earning them the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences. Their work highlighted that for policies to be truly effective, they need to be credible, and credibility often stems from a commitment to rules rather than the flexibility of discretion. This commitment fosters long-term stability because agents in the economy can reliably form rational expectations about future policy actions, leading to more efficient economic outcomes. Ultimately, recognizing the link between time inconsistency and the choice between rules and discretion is fundamental for any policymaker or economic analyst. It underscores why a perfectly rational and benevolent policymaker might still choose to constrain their own future actions through rules. This strategic commitment is not about being inflexible, but about building trust and ensuring that current policy decisions lead to the desired outcomes over the long term by shaping public expectations constructively.